You know the big move at the end of Dirty Dancing where Patrick Swayze picks up Jennifer Grey?
Yeah.
Number 10. The Water Pour, Flashdance.
If I come up with a scoop on her, I get Dallas in 3.5.
If you come up with anything on her, I'll give you 6.
In the movie's most iconic sequence, Alex Owens performs a sensual and energetic routine in a dimly lit club. At its peak, she pulls a chain, releasing a cascade of water onto herself while sitting on a chair and arching her back in dramatic fashion. The striking visual instantly became an iconic piece of movie history, blending athleticism and artistry in ways that hadn't been seen before. The slow-motion effect and moody lighting only served to enhance its memorability. The visual is a defining aspect of the 1980s and was widely imitated and parodied in pop culture, cementing its status as one of the best dance moves, well, ever.
And I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Gah! That's the stuff.
Number 9. We're All in This Together, High School Musical. When even Phil Dunphy knows your move, you know you've made it.
I know all the dances to High School Musical, so.
We're all in this together. Yes, we are. We're all stars. That means something, you know it.
High School Musical is, dare we say, an integral part of our culture, bridging a gap between millennial and Gen Z nostalgia. Both generations can easily recall the phenomenon that was the movie, and both can probably recite the climactic dance from memory even to this day. And if not the whole dance, then at least the stomp arm pull clap opening bit that begins the chorus. It's like riding a bike. This thing is simply ingrained into our brains and will never leave.
We're all in this together. Once we know that we're all stars, and we see that.
Number 8. The Chair Bob, Save the Last Dance.
Lesson 1. All right, now, hip-hop, it's more than just like a dance, it's more like an attitude,
Do you want a rush of early 2000s nostalgia? Watch Julia Stiles and Sean Patrick Thomas dancing in front of some upturned chairs. In the famous sequence, Derek tries teaching some hip-hop moves to Sarah, who is trained in the way more conservative style of ballet.
Wait, you sitting down for tea or something? Get up.
The two flirt and have a lot of fun trying out various moves, but the standout moment comes when they both bob their shoulders on a pair of chairs. It's so simple in theory, but this little move helped define the early part of the decade and was recreated endlessly in schools. The final routine is obviously iconic, but when it comes to singular moves, it's hard to beat that little bob.
Got that? Oh, it's like 2. Hey, Bob. Yeah, it's the same beat, but they split it up, right?
Number 7. Fred Astaire dances on the wall, Royal Wedding.
Everything that's young and gay, brighter than a holiday, everywhere the angels play.
When it comes to the greatest dancers in movie history, Fred Astaire is certainly in the running. His name defines the musical genre, and it's thanks to fabulous sequences like this. In Royal Wedding, his character Tom Bowen falls in love with a dancer, and to express his weightless joy, Astaire conceived one of the greatest dances ever seen on screen. Astaire sings and hops around a room before leaning backwards at an impossible angle and jumping onto the wall, where he proceeds to do a full routine. The illusion of him hopping onto the wall still looks incredible to this day. We can only imagine how jaw-dropping it was back in 1951. Number 6. The Stairs Splits, Stormy Weather.
And gone, everything ahead is gone, stormy weather.
While a little racially insensitive today, Stormy Weather broke new ground in 1943, featuring an African-American cast and celebrating the life of black tap dancer Bill Bojangles Robinson. The movie is now largely remembered for the extraordinary dance sequence performed by the Nicholas brothers, who are widely considered two of the greatest tap dancers of all time. highly technical routine that ends on a giant staircase, which the brothers use as their personal playground. The two end the routine by jumping over each other down the stairs and landing in the split position each time. And then they get up and keep dancing. This is god-tier dancing right here. Number 5. The Time Warp, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Say it with us now. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Yeah, you all know the rest. The Time Warp has been a cultural mainstay since the 1970s, often sloppily performed on the drunken dance floors of weddings. Luckily, the lyrics of the chorus consist of the dance moves themselves, so it's very easy to follow along and remember them for later. The whole chorus is basically one giant move, but if we had to choose a specific favorite, we'll go with the pelvic thrust. It really drives you insane after all. Number 4. The Light Pole Hang, Singin' in the Rain.
This California dew is just a little heavier than usual tonight.
Really? From where I stand, the sun is shining all over the place.
Probably the greatest dance movie ever made, Singin' in the Rain is chock full of famous moves, like dancing down the staircase and, well, basically everything in Make 'em Laugh. But if we're going full-on iconic, it's the light pole hang, and there's no question about it.
What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above.
It's quite simple, really, especially when compared to the movie's more complex routines. Gene Kelly hops onto the pole, raises his left ankle, and extends his arm while holding the umbrella. It's not only the most famous dance move of the movie, it's one of the most iconic visuals in the history of pop culture.
Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face.
Number 3. The Greased Lightning Arm Pump, Grease.
Well, this car could be systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic. Well, I could be Greased Lightning.
It's very hard to pick just one move from Grease, as the movie is chock full of great ones. There's the famous hand jive, although that had been an established dance for decades. There's the iconic point to the sky that ends summer nights, but that's not really a dance move. But if we're picking one move that is both original to the movie and part of a routine, it has to be the arm pump from Greased Lightning. You all know it, sweeping your arm from one side to the other before pumping it up in an up and down and side to side motion. You cannot listen to this brilliant song without doing it at least once, however embarrassing that may be. Number 2. The Disco Point, Saturday Night Fever. Like most dance moves, it's hard to pinpoint the exact origin of the iconic disco point, but Saturday Night Fever most certainly brought it to the mainstream. Like Grease, there are a ton of iconic moves in here, like Tony extending his left arm and finger-plucking invisible bass strings with his right, but there's simply no competing with the disco point. This is iconic with a capital I, a staple not just of the movie but of pop culture. And not just of pop culture, but culture period. It's also been widely referenced and parodied throughout the years, although it's often wrongly set to Stayin' Alive instead of Night Fever. Number 1. The Lift, Dirty Dancing.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
If there is one move that can topple the famous disco point, it's the lift from Dirty Dancing. Baby runs off the stage and into the nicely chiseled arms of Johnny Castle, who proceeds to lift her above his head as she extends her arms and legs. It's probably the most famous visual in the history of dance cinema, and it has been endlessly referenced, parodied, and recreated in pop culture.
So I tell girls I can do the move. I put on the song, Time of Your Life. I do the big move. And they always want to have sex with me.
Oh my God. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I agree, but it works every time.
Everyone knows this move. Everyone. It also helped make I've Had the Time of My Life an Oscar-winning phenomenon that is still beloved to this day. But we can only imagine how many people have injured themselves trying this throughout the years.
You look wonderful out there.
Have you ever tried any of these moves? Let us know in the comments below.
Hey, Tony, you know something? You're the king out there. You're great.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.